So a couple things we want to note when we multiply rational expressions. Number one, there is no equal sign. Do you guys check this out? Do you notice on all of these problems, if you're looking at them, there is no equal sign. An equal sign means you're getting an answer like x equals 7 or x equals 4. On these ones, there's no equal sign. All we're doing is simplifying. We're just pushing it all together. That's all we're doing, okay? So we're not solving these yet. That happens later. So I'm going to show you your way to do it, the math way, and then I'm going to, give you the goofy Mrs. Tarantino way. So first thing, here's how I teach how to do this. It's so easy. You do 3 steps. You factor if you can. You cancel whatever you can, and you squish all your stuff together at the end. Yay, that's it. Factor, cancel, squish. And so let me remind you real quick, write this down maybe on your whiteboard or on the side of your paper. I'm going to remind you how we learned to multiply fractions when we were little kids. So write this down, super easy. 20 over 7 times 49 over 5, right? So here's the deal. When we were little kids, we would look at that and think, oh my God, that's going to be a huge number on the top and a number like 35 at the bottom, and I have to use a calculator, and ugh. And what your teacher reminded you of is, yeah, but can you cancel before you start? And here was the rule. Anything on the top can cancel with anything on the bottom. They don't have to be right on top of each other. They can even be diagonal. So I could do this action. Oh, wait, 5 goes into 5 one time, and 5 goes into that guy 4 times. Yay. And 7 goes into 7 one time, and 7 goes into 7 times. So my answer was super easy. It was just 28 over 1. That was it. No calculator, no fuss, no mess. And you liked it, right? Because here's what you did. You factored if you could. And on this one, you couldn't factor. You were a little kid. You didn't know how to do that. Then you canceled. And here's the rule. And you want to write this down. Anything on top cancels anything on bottom, right? So you can totally go diagonal. Anything on the top can cancel with anything on the bottom. You don't have to go straight up and down. And we love that. So you're going to cancel. And what I mean by squish at the end is push your answer together by multiplying, right? Don't make it 4 plus 7. There's no plus sign there. Just times them together. 4 times 7, 28, and you're done. Squish just means multiply. But in today, you're going to be like, oh my God, it's so easy. I don't even have to do that. I literally just push my answer together. So we are going to factor, we're going to cancel, and we're going to squish. And it's super easy. You guys ready? So we're going to try the first one. And the first one has no canceling or no factoring. And the reason it's got no factoring is because there's no pluses or minuses, right? So here's what I want you to do. I would like someone who's brave enough to look at this baby and tell me a pair of numbers that I might be able to cancel. Yeah, Jason? 15, you got it. So say it again.
5, 15, 8, and 13.
You got it. So let's do it on the 5 and the 15. Are you guys ready? So write this on your paper. Let's cancel this guy with this and this guy with this. And then Jason said the 8 and 32, right? 8 goes into 8 once, and he goes into 32 4 times. Now, that's the numbers. It's super easy. So what I will have on the top is I will have 12 on the top and 1 on the bottom. Now you have 2 options here. You can squish and then do a little more canceling with your letters, or you can cancel the letters right now. I am lazy, so I cancel my letters right now. Now I want you just to watch, because you might find the second way easier. So here's what I do. I think to myself, oh wait, I have 3 X's here and 2 there. That just leaves me 1. Does that make sense? And then I think, oh, I have 1 X up here and 1 X down there. They go away. And then I think to myself, I have 1 here, and that leaves me 3 there. So, oh, and I have 1 up here and 1 right there. But I have a lot of kids who will say, Mrs. Tarantino, that's super confusing. I don't like doing it that way. So let me show you a way that you might like it a little bit better. Here's what I think most kids like doing better. What they'd rather do, and I think this is smart, but I'm telling you, I don't do it because I'm super lazy, and I just start crossing them out because I'm lazy. What you can do that's a little easier is do all of your letters on the top. So x to the third, y to the second. Is everybody cool with that? I'm squishing those together. On the bottom, I have x to the third, y to the sixth. Does that all make sense? Right? Now I'm going to cancel. So you can squish and then cancel, or you can cancel and then squish. It's totally up to you. So now I can cancel, and look how easy it is to cancel. These guys go with these guys. These guys go and leave me 4. So my answer is 12 y to the 4th. Does that make sense? Does that kind of make sense? Yeah? Okay. So either way works for me. You can squish and then cancel, or cancel and then squish. It's up to you. But make sure at the end, everything's canceled that can be canceled. Questions on this? We've done this one before. This is not new to us, just reviewing it. Well, let's try number 2. Number 2 is new. Here we go. Love this one. My favorite problem of all time. Well, not all time. We're going to factor. Hang with me because you're going to get it. Aiden, I heard that. The other ones are weird. These ones you'll like, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to factor. We're going to cancel. We're going to squish what we have. Has everyone got something to write on? So let's start with this guy. I got a line. I got a line. Let's take this guy. Let's factor him, right? Factors of 8 that make -6. Write that. You should be writing this down. Yeah, okay. -4, -2. Is everybody cool with that? So I'm going to say x. I'm sorry, not x. M. Sorry. M minus 4. M minus 2. Have I lost anybody? Everybody okay? I just did this guy. That's all I've done. Now, let's get a new pen. Let's do this guy. What can I take out of that guy? I can take out a 2. 2 comes out. M minus 1. Have I lost anybody? Everybody okay? Okay, let's come over to this guy. Can I take anything out of that guy? No, I mean, you can, but at this point, let's just make him 10. Oh, okay. And finally, let's do the last guy in purple. M minus 4. Can't take anything out. Is everybody okay so far? Okay, yes.
Never mind.
You with me?
Sure.
Okay. Here comes the part that I love. Let's cancel anything that matches. So do I have any matchers up there that on top and bottom that I can cancel? Which one?
Oh, wait.
M minus 4, you got it. M minus 4 goes, M minus 4 goes. Those guys are gone. Now, I feel like I'm almost done, but do I have any numbers that I can cancel? Just plain single guys, yeah.
You just make the 10 and the 2 times 5.
Yeah, how about this guy into nothing and this guy into 5? Is that cool? Yeah? And now I just squish it all together. Literally, I squish it together. 5 on the outside, M minus 2, and M minus 1 on the bottom. And that's it. That's factor, cancel, squish. Right? I love that. Like, I like that. That's fulfilling to me. I don't know why. Yeah? How is that? Yes? Okay, we'll keep going. We're going to keep working on it. Let's try another one and see how you do. Okay, let's do this one. We're going to do the same thing. You're going to do it with your table group. You're going to do it together. I'm going to give you a couple hints. Hint number 1, look at this guy right here. The 9 is in the front and the P is in the back. I don't like that. What lets me flip-flop those guys? That -1. Yeah. So give this one a try. I'm going to walk around, see how you do. And then I'm going to do it. So factor what you can, put them down here, and then we cancel. So let's give this a try. I'm going to come around and help where I can. I'll be back, so the kids keep trying.
Are there 2 things you can factor?
So I can, this one I'm going to do the -1 trick, right? So it'll be P minus 9. And then I got to factor this guy with the X factoring. And then I think this one I can take out a 4p.
Okay.
P plus 4, does that make sense? But I'm promising you, there's nothing worse than doing all this work and nothing canceling. It pisses me off. So you will always get canceled on every single problem. Are you stretching? Okay. Like I said, we're stepping up our game a little bit. This is definitely like nothing you've seen before. Hayden, how are you? Can I help you?
Doing good.
You okay? Debbie, you good? Yeah, and then you can put the negative sign on this. Yeah. I don't know what to do with my hand. Let's see, that looks good. So, I think, -9 possible. Oh, yeah. And then, you know what? Hey, Cecilia and I were doing one, and she switched to negative and positive, and nothing canceled. I'm telling you, I'm not doing that to you. So that's a good check for you. If you're like, nothing's canceling, then you might have made a mistake with your signs. So here we go. Are you ready? You guys want to try it with me? So, Jake, here's what I got. On the very beginning, P plus 10, I can't take anything out. So he's just going to stay. Yay. The bottom guy, I need him to flip-flop. That's just -1. It's super easy. P minus 9. I'm stopping there. I'm taking a breath. I'm seeing if anyone needs anything. Lena, are you all the way done with this? No? Yeah, maybe? Okay. Are we okay so far, so good? Okay, let's head over to this guy. Factors of -36 that make -5. I think that's going to be -9 and +4. Does that seem right? Yeah? So what I'm going to get is P plus 4, P minus 9. Am I good? Yeah, I wrote that, so it looks really terrible. The last one's the weirdest one. I'm going to take out a 4 and a P. So I'm left with 4P on the outside, P plus 4 on the inside. The factoring is the hard part. The canceling is like the dessert, right? We just ate the vegetables. Now we get dessert. And the dessert is, please God, let a lot of stuff cancel. And a lot of stuff does cancel. Yay, here it goes. I got a P minus 9 and a P minus 9. Yay. I got a P plus 4 and a P plus 4. Yay. Sadly, that's it. So I'm going to have P plus 10 on the top and -4P on the bottom. And that is it. Can I see the wiggle of fingers if you think you got it? Nice. Okay. We're going to try one more of these. Hold on, this is what I want to do. Yeah. We're gonna jump down to number. Is this number 6? 5. Okay. I want to remind you of that guy up there. That's one of those ones that's got a minus in the middle and 2 perfect squares. Man, we forget how to do this one. Like I show it, and every time I show it, y'all go, oh, yeah. It's a plus and a minus. What happens with the V's? I just split them up. And the 49 is 7 and 7. Just reminding you that bad boy is going to show up, right? That's vacuuming. That's X. That's every type of factoring we've learned to do, which is why we do this at the end of the year, because it practices everything. This is as hard as it gets. If you could do this, you're home free. This is as bad as it gets tonight. Like I said, lots of canceling. Those are just terrible. Lena, do that. I can hear you. See, you all hated block schedule, but now that you have a regular long day, it's like, I go like hit the wall.
Not really, unless you know what.
Okay, so, oh, you're at the captain spot. Okay, so the four is good, and then, one of his V's set. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I love this. Love what people are doing. I think the 20, and you know what? I'm gonna do this if that helps you. I'm gonna write the little V's out. Maybe you'll like that.
No, it's not easy.
Is it V plus 7, V minus 6? Yeah. Is that what it is? Okay, take a look, see if your factoring matches mine. The factoring is the tough part. The canceling is the good part. So take a look. On this guy, plus and minus. On this guy, I just wrote the V's out. You'll see why in a minute. If that helps you, totally do that. This guy, I vacuumed out. I just vacuumed. I vacuumed out a 4 and a V, so I was left with V minus 6. And on this guy, I X factored him. That's a 1. Factors of negative 42 that make 1, that's going to be 7, take away 6. Right? This is all factoring from this year, nothing tricky. And now, thank you, my friend. Now it is time to cancel. So here we go. I'm going to get my purple canceling pencil. I'm so excited. This guy goes with this guy. This guy goes with this guy. The 4 goes with the 20. This V goes with this V. Oh, so good, so good. So here's what's left. V minus 7 on the top and 5V squared, or VV. Yeah? How did you do? Did you do okay? Yeah? Can I get some wiggling of fingers? I am stopping here. These are tricky, but I do like them. Tomorrow we divide, and you know what? You just got to flip one of them. Remember, you flip the back fraction. So easy. So easy. So I'm stopping here. Goodbye, COVID friend.